Hey, good afternoon everybody, it's Justin and I'm back with another video, and today's video is going to be about the Jeep. I'm going to show you guys everything that I've done to it, what it looked like when I first bought it and everything. So I'm going to go ahead and go outside, show you it, I'll do an overview, talk about it and everything like that. So stay tuned, please smash that like button, share it, comment, do everything. Help me know that you guys are loving this content. If you guys want to see anything else coming up in the future videos with the Jeep or any other vehicle that I have, go ahead, put it in the comment section below. And with that being said, let's go outside and show you guys the Jeep. And there's the Jeep. She's looking dirtier. I mean, it's a Jeep, so it actually looks pretty clean. But we're gonna talk about everything that I have done to this thing in the last 2 years basically that I've owned it. I'm gonna show you guys a picture of what it looked like the day I got it. So right now, and yeah, that's what it looked like whenever I bought it. I bought it stock and I bought it for like 5,800 bucks, and with titling tax and everything it came out to like 6,200 bucks. But it's pretty clean for the most part. I mean, I still got mud and stuff in the vents and just like mud everywhere. It's a Jeep, so it's clean. But the first thing I've done to this Jeep whenever I bought it was it had the stock headlights on it. Oh, I gotta put this back. But I had the stock headlights on it, so I went and I bought these ones. They are haloed. Okay, let's turn them on. I'll just show you guys the halo lights. You guys know what headlights look like. But they look pretty cool at night. And then this Jeep actually did come with these rough country pods, and it came with bigger tires. But obviously you can tell I got rid of those. And I kept these lights actually work, but they suck because I accidentally painted that to match the actual other light bar that I bought. This is a rough country Black Series single row 50-inch light bar with the mounts. I think the whole thing was about like $370 or something like that. Pretty expensive for a light bar, but that's literally all this thing needs. I don't even need these anymore. I just keep them on for the look. My 20th birthday, I decided to put on this body armor kit. Me and my buddy Tyler, we stayed up for like 13 hours in his garage and we got it done, but it took forever. But it looks cool. It makes the Jeep gas mileage suck terribly. And then so the Jeep is lifted. I'm pretty sure the next thing I did to it. So it does have the Fox Racing 2.0 3.5-inch lift kit. I bought it off Quadratech for I think $1,000, and then install was like 500 bucks at 4 Parts. So yeah, it is lifted now. And then obviously got this winch on here. This winch was I bought it used for like 70 bucks off this guy who was selling his like car mechanic business. So I mean, it never failed me. Every time I had to use it, never got stuck with it. So, and then next thing I did was I upgraded the tie rod. That is a Synergy and Fox tie rod. I think the whole setup was like 700 bucks. Pretty expensive, and I actually had to service one of the ball joints because it failed. So I mean, other than that, it is like thick metal and everything. I don't know if it's like not put in correctly, but I'm pretty sure it is. I don't know if it's just like malfunction of that ball joint, but I definitely like it. It's definitely never gonna bend or break on me, and I had to get a new shackle for that. That's the steel one. The aluminum one failed. BFG KM3 tires, I had to replace 2 of them. As you can see, my wheel bearings broke when I was like off-roading, and I didn't know it, and I had to drive from Pittsburgh to Washington DC, and it's about 300 miles, and they looked like that whenever I left. And then whenever I got to DC, this is what my tire looked like. So that was $600 worth of tires that I buy. But other than that, these tires work amazing. I never really had to use 4-wheel drive in the snow or in the mud, same thing. But for the interior, I got the rough country seats covers. They were expensive, I think like 180 bucks, but I mean, they look good and they're holding up pretty good. And then I got the kicker, I think just regular kicker brand speakers, front and rear. I need like a sub or something, but for those speakers, they work pretty good. The previous owner installed these like blue lights in here. I don't like them, but I never decided to change it because it matches the color on the radio. And then I got these little blue lights down here just to match everything, because the Jeep obviously was white before, so it kind of like went together, but now it's purple. It's wrapped in KPMF. My buddy Brandon did it for a pretty good deal. I think it was like $600 to wrap the whole thing. I mean, all he really did was wrap the door and the hood and this little part here. And then this is not a Poison Spider hood vent. I forget what brand it is, but off Amazon. I think it's like $100, if that. And then got new like mounts and stuff like that. And then got these off Amazon too. They're metal hood latches. They work pretty good. Never really had a problem with them. I bought this whole like kit. Actually, you know what? I built this whole Jeep basically off Amazon. Like this body armor kit, these hood latches, the angry grill, that, and oh yeah, these axle cells. Got them all off Amazon, and I think everything in total was like maybe $2 grand. That's just done on a random number. And then we got the new bigger bumper for the bigger tire with the hitch, even though I'll never tow with this thing. This thing was, I want to say like $350. And then the lights, these lights are junk basically. This one, like as you see, water got in it and destroyed it, so I had to get a new one of those. Got the third brake light in the back. Fox sticker. I do want to take this wrap off. I'm just no longer into it anymore. It was cool for the time being, but I want to paint it, and I'm not going to say the color of paint yet because I don't know if I'm going to actually do it. And if I do it, I want to paint it just to try it out. And if it's a Jeep and it turns out crappy, then it's just going to be a mud, like it's going to get scratched either way, so not really too worried about that. But for the most part, the plans for coming up for this Jeep is I want to obviously take the wrap off, paint it, and then I want to rhino line the interior because I do not want to put carpet in this thing. But for the most part, I really do like this Jeep. I have no plans to ever sell this thing. It's just always been that Jeep. Like I like the JKs and the JLs, but the JLs are just way too expensive. They look cool and everything, but I think the JK was like the last, besides the YJ, but I'm not really a fan of the square like headlights and everything. But I just think the TJ is the best Jeep I personally think was ever made. And especially if you got like a 4.0 with a supercharger or LS swap it. That's what I actually plan on doing to this one, is LS swapping it at some point with the manual. And then I want to do Dana 60 axles with 40-inch tires. That's going to be a project that's going to take a while. But yeah, this is the Jeep. Nothing really crazy done to it. It's stock, like most part, like drivetrain stock. Axles are stock. It's just honestly all like appearance things that are done to this Jeep, or is what I did to it. So like, yeah, everything I'd mentioned. The only thing I didn't do myself was the wrap and the lift kit. Everything else, me and my buddy Tyler, he did it. He's probably, I don't know if he's watching this, but if you are, what's up, dog? But like I said, I will never sell this Jeep. It like makes me mad sometimes, but because it's a Jeep, it's never reliable at all. So thank you guys for watching today's video. I mean, it's just a little walk around of the Jeep, telling you guys what I've done to it and everything. So if you guys can like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, it will help me out in the long run, show me that you guys are actually interested in watching the content that I'm making. And with that being said, I'll see you guys on the next one.